grid is all set for the race tomorrow, but before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, which are Schwartzman, TikTok, famous of race locations, and the excitement in the air is building as we count down to the start of today's race. The Circuit de Monaco is, for all practical purposes, pretty much unchanged since its 1929 introduction. It's strange to consider, but this 2.1-mile lap will take the drivers here around almost an entire country. 19 corners, but not that many opportunities for overtaking. Instead, this is a track that rewards technical skill. Well then, after an exciting session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. A fantastic effort from Robert Schwartzman yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Daniel Ticktum in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Drugovic, Beckman, Richard Verschoor and Armstrong, Pourchaire, Deruvala, Lawson, Bent Fiscal, Sato, Fittipaldi, Yuri Vips and Aitken, Zendelli, Lundgaard, Deleda and Oscar Piastri, Samaya, Joe, Boschon and Alexander. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. I'm Alex Jakes and I'm joined once again by the GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. Davide, today's race takes place on one of the most infamous street circuits in motorsport. What is it about this track that makes it stand out?
Alex, I'm very happy to be here. Monaco is a short track, but the wall is just after the white line. The drivers need to stay aware from the line and from the wall. And this is so important to start in the first two rows if you want to compete for the victory.
After the points finished last time penalty for that last incident, mate. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, the stewards have given you a 3-second time penalty for contact with other cars. That's 3 seconds to be added to our race time. Late turning, then we had a slower than planned pit stop, I'm afraid. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
That's a fantastic performance from Prema. It hardly looked in doubt. So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
It was down to one thing: consistent pace over everyone else out there on the track. We could spend a great deal of time talking about race and tire strategy, what has occurred on the track, but at the end of the day, the difference here was down to simply being faster on track than everyone else. Amazing skill on show.
As we look back on a thrilling race here today, we can now see the drivers take their places on the podium. It's a familiar sight by now, as it's another successful F2 win for Prema. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Robert Schwartzman takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Difficult call, but I say Robert Schwartzman. He was committed the entire race, and it's paid off.